Other things that hit the airwaves this week was the MO show.
Yes.
The Mental Overload Show. Our boys, Jay and Ace. We love them dearly.
Check them out at MO Show J, at MO Show Ace. They do a good job.
You can find them guys
For a
on
couple of
ROC
non-Mexicans.
Podcasts, which is our fellow brethren down there at the network. And every time you play that, and I just don't really get it because that's Mexican. And they're Puerto Rican.
They're all the same.
I will recant my statement from a week ago that Ace was Italian. He's not. And you'll find out very soon what he really is. What are we going to keep us and just play that in the back? Because there's no picture, right?
Yeah, no picture. We just
All
talk
right,
about
this
it.
is
Under the Skin on Monday.
hold
It was
on.
a good time. I love those
Our
guys.
good buddy of the show, who we had quite an experience with here some weeks back. Ryan Schofield made an appearance on the Mental Overload Show, and they talked about his experience here that week before and kind of what went down.
Yes.
And this is what you'll hear from his appearance on the Mental Overload Show.
Under the Skin on Monday.
You
Sorry.
get me every time with that, dude. I love it.
Oh, Death to America.
Yeah.
So we were at MO show.
MO
Was,
Show, Schofield, talking about his experience here a couple weeks back and what went down, and here it is.
Just to clarify, I do love Sco.
So do I.
Yeah, we all do.
I mean, Jesus
That kid
Christ.
can talk.
And let me say this. I'm
From a
going to...
producer's point of view, let him go. I don't have to do
If
shit.
he was a betting man, and I bet he is, and if I was, and I most likely am, I would bet that this isn't the first time that his buddy has thrown him out of a place.
You're probably right.
God love you. Let's go.
Roll it.
Skin on Monday. It was a good time. I love those guys, even though they don't believe me. The thing is, they don't believe that I love them.
They don't fuck them. They don't
But
believe
listen,
I'm fucking
listen.
Puerto Rican.
Well, hold on, we'll get to that. I tell them with all sincerity, but they're used to these fucking white guys with phony smiles. So they think I'm fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
No, I'm being sincere. These guys are the shit. I enjoy them. They wreak havoc every now and then, but that's what they do. That's them. So I love them.
I just
But
wanna-
hold on, I want to clear my name before
Yeah,
you
I
get
wanna
into that.
clear
Real
me.
fast. I went on the show Monday night, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was in Puerto Rico Saturday. I got home Sunday. I slept like 6 hours 3 days before, and I went there and I sucked. So if you guys heard it, don't judge me.
That basement is a fucking haze, man. As soon as you're
Oh yeah,
down
and the
there,
pot,
like,
the fucking. I mean, no, that's not legal in New York City.
I mean, like,
It is in
It's
pill
a,
form.
it's a great environment.
I
If
think they
you
grind down their pills.
if you want to drive home and not and pray the whole time, find religion on your way home every time you leave that place.
yeah, pretty much.
So I was on Under the Skin. I was tired. I drank too much. I had a great time, but I don't feel like I contributed. Performed.
Why don't you pause there for a second?
Porn star with
I think I do. Jay is a funny motherfucker, dude.
Yes.
And and if you sit and listen to their podcast, dude, he does a great job, as well as Ace.
He does work.
Yeah,
I
good
know,
for
what's
him.
that like?
Yeah, tell me about it later.
He does the work of 8 men.
Yes.
Twice as good as we are, so.
But I feel like maybe he always definitely critiques himself hard when he comes here,
Sure.
and I don't know why.
We should
becau-
do that, too.
Yeah.
I mean, critique him hard when he comes here.
Yeah. But
Should join in on that.
I don't know, maybe he puts too much pressure on himself to be funny instead of just being himself, which is naturally a funny fucking dude. So, I don't know. We love you. We
Those
love
chairs. It's those chairs, man.
All right,
Maybe it
we'll
is.
Get him out of here.
you. Yep.
It's time. It's
the
fucking
bench?
time, yeah.
All right, roll it.
I was
Lipstick.
trying. I couldn't even just get words out. I was literally like, then I had to laugh at myself. So I'm gonna post it when I get. They didn't even post the MP3 form. They got it on YouTube, but they didn't even post the MP3.
Oh, so they didn't even care.
But I had to follow Schofield also,
Not
so he was
true.
on there the week before.
Yeah, that wasn't one of my finer moments.
Should we get to
I
that
bet-
later, or should we talk about it because we're on it already?
Hold on. I need to clear me too.
Oh,
though.
Ace has something more important than the both of
God
us.
damn it, Ace.
Ace, go ahead.
This
sir.
is so
Talk to your
Italian
friend
of you.
KP.
KP. I'm Puerto Rican. I gotta scream that shit out.
You said you're a
He thinks I'm
poser.
fucking Italian. I'm not Italian. I'm Puerto Rican.
It's just the Brooklyn in you, right? You said
That's
Brooklyn.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just your DNA and your bloods and your
In
chromosomes.
my fucking
That's
DNA.
it.
It's
That's
you.
all it is. What do you mean it's
You
me?
with that bullshit. What the fucking
I bet you when you
bippity
were,
boppity shit.
I bet you when you were younger, you definitely looked way more Puerto Rican. But if you aged, you definitely have the look of the old, the creepy old Italian guy.
Thank you.
Exactly,
man.
like prior, jail time Italian guy.
I don't know what the
You-
fuck
you-
you're talking about.
You just sit out in front of a deli and stare at young girls' asses all day.
What the fuck? Who don't do that now?
I'm just saying. But
I did that when I was 12.
But when
As every Italian should.
but like
Ace.
they
Now I
expect
just do it with desperateness.
but they expect it when they see you now. They're like, they're okay with
They're
it.
fucking-
They
they-
give you the free pass, like, oh, that's so
yeah,
cute.
he's so cute.
Like,
Look at that cute little fucking salt and pepper thing he got going on over there. You know?
Oh, he probably wants a Viagra.
Until
or
they see me
something.
pee. But KP, I'm fucking Puerto Rican, man. Yo soy boricua.
Yes, you are.
There you
Ace.
go.
You are Puerto Rican.
How to say that in Spanish, man, just to clarify.
Yeah, we know you use Rosetta Stone. We get it.
Hey, Rosetta Stone. You can't talk like that with Rosetta Stone.
So, Mrs. Schofield, did you guys kiss and make up? Did you
Yeah,
did
everything-
you pre-strand and make up?
Everything was cool, pretty much. Like it was
He
just.
said, yeah.
I was just in a bad thing where it was like I got asked to be on there, and it basically was like they'd already planned a show for Vinny like that, and then I just that was like what had happened, with the thing we're gonna talk about later, and they'd asked me to be on there too, where it was like I was there, and it kind of became honest to me. It was like, okay, like they're not really interested in anything I have to say, and like I had worked
Pause
a really
that,
long
pause
day,
that.
and I had cleared a bunch of plans.
I categorically deny that we didn't want to hear what he had to say.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Every time I've heard it before, it's worked.
I'm
So-
telling you right now. We had it. It was. I'll put it this way. We did want to hear what he had to say. We kind of lost our way a little bit during the show.
Kevin,
had a
you
guest.
only want to hear what you want to say.
We had an extra guest, Humbashi, Sharogmov Muhammad III.
Yes.
First person to get that right.
And you know what? It's amazing. I actually read the paper. It was written in Sanskrit, so I'm proud of myself. I've been studying. But he was he ran long. Let's just say.
Yes.
Are we doing a retraction right now online?
No.
No,
But
we just got to be more careful about our guests. I mean, you can't
more
expect
considerate,
a member of ISIS to
You mean format?
not run long.
Ah,
well,
what's
let's
that?
not get carried away,
Yeah, dude. What do you
Tarno.
think this is a show?
Nobody needs format. But yes, so he did run a little long. That's all. But we did want to hear what he would have
And
to
not only
say.
that,
day.
but the topic at hand was very infuriating and still fresh. The whole video thing.
It was just kind of like I'm like this, like I'm just the subject here, but I'm just basically sitting here. It's like you really could have like just done this without me, kind of thing.
Now, in their defense, when you get going, it's hard to stop. So maybe they were just trying to save it for later.
Totally.
And later never showed up.
Yeah, but he at least admits that, though.
Right.
Yeah, no, I
admit
mean,
that many times.
I felt horrible about the whole thing. I mean, because I just had a flip out moment where, like, you got to realize what happened there too is that I showed up there with a good buzz going, and then I stopped drinking because I knew I had to drive home.
Your
where
fault.
those guys were getting shit faced, and so,
Which they admitted
so
to me off record. They admitted that to me. That they're
Yeah, so I'm kind
We had
of
a couple cocktails.
sobering up, and I'm just
It happened.
listening to three drunk guys talk or like that, and I'm kind of like I could be home doing so much different stuff right now. I mean, kind of like I really like
You could have been betting on fucking cockroach race or something.
exactly anything. I'm like I really could have been in a comfortable. I wouldn't have to rush around so much. I'd been up since 5:30 that morning, and finally like I just lost it, and I just was like, fucking don't cut me off one more goddamn like it's pretty bad where I'm being respectful to try not to cut people off like that, but then I'm constantly getting cut off, and there's nothing back there.
Pause.
Finally, it was like,
Listen, I understand it's a special occasion that you're letting somebody else talk. But he's going a little overboard there. But whatever, we did cut him off. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, we there was.
Because
There
you
was
know that guy.
but
will
do you know?
interrupt
You know who? All, it wasn't just us cutting him off. Vinny was fucking shredding him to fucking.
It was Vinny the whole time.
Vinny was killing him.
And Vinny's trying to twist it around and make Schofield apologize to him. Rewatch it, man. Vinny, you're a jerk.
Ah.
I love Vinny too.
At Vinny Paulino, the podfather himself, the founder of ROC Podcast, which is what we're under, one of our podcast formats. We love you, Vinny. He's been in studio many a times, and he was cutting the fucking
It
shit.
was a great show. I'm sorry, I make no apologies. That show was great. Sorry, Schofield, we didn't get to you. We played your video and laughed at it a lot.
Nah, we didn't really get to the heart of it, and that's on us. We'll take that. But guess
we'll
what?
have him in for a makeup show.
Exactly.
We'll produce his little sports show with you for free.
He does need to do one of those. I mean, shit. We got the draft or the fucking season coming up. We gotta get one in there.
So, all right, finish playing.
And the clip,
if
I
I
wanted
were-
to hear the clip so bad, and they kept
know.
on stepping on it and pausing it and stepping on it, and I'm just like, let's hear it.
I
It
wanna
was
hear the
funny.
fucking
Hold on,
thing
now.
hold on. Let me back up. It was hilarious.
There was a
Vinny
couple-
was on fire, and they had their jabs, but Schofield was there to discuss this.
Because I had a couple things because the clip is edited.
Hey, call them niggers. Go ahead, just say it. Come on, say it.
The clip is
Jesus.
edited.
Fucking hairs.
Say it. Come on.
Dude, I love it.
I'm not
The
thinking
Puerto
that.
Rican guys dropping racist bombs.
I need a new button.
We're going
last time-
viral. We're
the
going
last time-
viral.
Yeah,
Yeah, 20,000 hits.
That's what the funny thing is though about the whole thing to me.
Oh,
is
we're gonna get to that. I
Oh,
know
yeah.
you're gonna say
No,
they
yeah.
set you up with the editing, right?
Well, just no, just in general, like that was what I wanted to comment on a few parts like that. But just in general, I think the whole thing's hilarious that like I got that many hits.
And you don't
on
even
it.
care.
And one, I don't care. Two, I was not ever setting out to do that.
Right,
I was
right.
more or less just fucking just pissed
Just
off.
doing what you do.
I was just pissed off in the room of people I was in, like kind of thing,
Oh,
where
okay.
like
Yeah.
I had.
Well, you thought you
Oh,
were
we'll get to that
surrounded
later.
by.
We'll get to that
Well,
later.
yeah,
We're gonna have some
that's
fun
fine.
now.
But
We're
yes,
gonna have some
I
fun
love
now.
the mental overload guys, or I love the fucking. I love you guys too.
We are friendly
I love the other
acquaintances.
skid
We're not
guys.
friends
Everything
yet.
was made
Yeah.
up well. I mean, basically, I was. Tarno told me like, he's like, listen, you're being really disrespectful right now. Get the hell out of the studio.
But that's why I love Tarno.
But he's like, tomorrow,
honest,
but
and
he's
you're
told me,
honest.
but he's like, tomorrow I'm gonna message you and tell you I love you. He's like, just right now, and I was like, and I felt bad, that whole thing. I made sure I apologized to them, and then me and Vinny had to have our moment like that where everything's good, I mean.
So you're
it's-
pre-stranded made up.
yeah, everything's fine, It
He
was
said
just-
it twice.
You did it twice. You did pre-strand. How dare you? I didn't think you went that way. What the fuck, Schofield?
I didn't know what the free strand.
You
All right,
caught you
moving on.
twice.
They
with that
killed
shit.
him with
Moving
that,
on,
dude.
man. That's disgusting.
Snuck that in
Moving
there
on.
twice on him.
All right, so what, Ace, I think you want to do this segment, sir. Or this.
So yeah,
Give
we
the
love
people
those
an update. You
guys.
haven't been on the show regularly.
We love you, Schofield.
Yeah, check out the Mental Overload Show and the SCO Zone on ROCpodcast.com. Or check them out on Twitter at ROC Podcasts or at SCO585 or at MO Show J or at MO Show Ace. Good follows.
They'll also be performing at the Puerto Rican Fest this year.
Yes, they will. I hear Ace is going to put his hand up
Yes.
Jay's ass for a puppet.